Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So today, as you can see, I am back again with another very interesting video, because right now, if you would monitor this price action of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame, this one scenario back here from 2013 is actually indicating, hey, now if this is going to be a pretty similar scenario just like here from 2013, then Bitcoin could be preparing itself for another very interesting price movement. And not just only this guys, I'm also going to show you what are the obstacles we have to overcome and what type of scenario I personally am expecting the price of Bitcoin to do in the short time period. So everything will be talked into this video, so please watch it till the end. And not just only that guys, I would really appreciate if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and destroy that like button. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So if you would look at this price action of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame along with this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, we are aware every time when the price of Bitcoin has found support at this 38.20 Fibonacci level, we have seen some very nice impulsive price movement in the past Bitcoin price action. You can see pullback, this pullback ended exactly at this 38.20. We saw this very nice impulsive move, but failing to find support. You can see here, failing to find support at this 38.20 has also led to some decent price pullback type of scenario. This has also played out here. You can see failed to find support. What happened after that with the price action? We saw a pullback that brought us all the way towards the bottom of the channel. The same line here acted as a resistance, didn't let the price close out of it, 38.20 Fibonacci level, and then again a pullback type of scenario. But in our case right now, you can see this pullback is something different, because in 2013 when we had this similar price structure, I mean price following this rising trend line, but once we broke out of this rising trend line, we saw this pullback. This pullback came a bit below, right, 38.20, but was still able to hang around it, and then again started moving in upper direction, finding proper support at this 38.20, and then a new trend started here to the upside. And if we look in our case right now, you can see a pretty similar scenario unfolded here as well. Reversal, and this reversal also went below 38.20, but we were still able to hang around this 38.20, and now again we are seeing this impulsive price movement. So if this would to follow, right, this similar scenario, then what I'm actually expecting is price of Bitcoin to see some more consolidation, and then a proper price movement here in this manner. As I've already said, we might see some consolidation, more consolidation before a new trend here starts moving in an upper direction. Because if you look at this in a daily time frame, I can show you why the price of Bitcoin right now is getting a strong rejection around this 40 to 41,000 price area. So if we look at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame, this rejection, what we are witnessing here, actually does makes a lot of sense. Because if we look at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame and use this descending channel, because if you use this descending channel, right, and look at this price movement here, you can see very clearly that the price of Bitcoin got a strong rejection exactly after reaching the top of this descending channel, because this lower line here was actually acting as a strong support line, right, and this upper line has also acted as a strong resistance. So that's why, since the price of Bitcoin is also exactly at this top of the channel, we are expecting some sort of a rejection also to play out here. Because if this is going to be a pretty similar scenario after getting rejection, a pullback type of scenario, then this could actually make another bearish continuation pattern for Bitcoin. Because this here, right, you can see it's lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern in a daily time frame if you look at this in a whole. But we are aware we do also have some very strong support lying around this 37 to 38,000 price area. So that's why I believe we could see some consolidation before price again starts moving in an upper direction. Because I don't think now we are going to see a complete bearish price movement, because the indicators here are actually flashing some very interesting scenario. This is also in a daily time frame. What I've actually done here is use the Williams alligator indicator, because according to this Williams alligator indicator, you can see now we are seeing this crossover type of scenario. Because whenever you see this blue line crossing over the red line and the green line, that is when the market is actually heading to the downside. But every time when you see this green line crossing over this blue line, that is the sign the market here is ready to head in upper direction. And this scenario has unfolded again and again, and I've showed you plenty of time, right? You can see green line at the bottom, blue line at the top. indication of a downtrend. You can see blue line at the top, green line at the bottom, indication of a downtrend. This scenario has unfolded again and again. You can see the blue line crossing over the green line and the red line, which is indicating, hey, we have to be careful because this is a sign of a potential downward price movement, and this is what we also witnessed. But now this green line looks like it is going to cross above this blue line, and if that is going to happen, guys, then according to this analysis here, right, we might be expecting some impulsive move to follow. But me personally, by looking at this price movement in a whole, in a weekly time frame, and also getting rejection from this upper line area, right, this here, right now what we are witnessing with price action of Bitcoin, it is actually showing me that, hey, we might see some more coiling up from this moving averages, coiling up scenario playing out before price chooses here to move in an upper direction, because this coiling up actually is a very, very good scenario. And according to this coiling up, after this massive price correction from 2020, you can see price started hitting upper direction, but before we started actual move in upper direction, price always looked for coiling up, because coiling up means we are gathering some more strength before moving upper direction. You can see coiling up and then a really nice move in upper direction. That's why, guys, coiling up of this moving averages actually is a very, very good sign, because we might be gathering strength to move here in upper direction. So that's why, guys, right now I'm actually going to be more than happy to see price of Bitcoin consolidating before moving in upper direction, because this indicator here to the downside, this RSI is now above 50 level, and every time when you have seen RSI line going above 50 level, T3CCI entering the positive territory, and you can see the MACD is still a bullish MACD cross. So now also these three indicators are actually flashing us that maybe the price of Bitcoin is going to see some really, really nice impulsive move very, very soon. But we personally are expecting some more consolidation between this 42, a very strong resistance line, and 37 around that area, very strong support line. Let me show you why I'm actually expecting more of a consolidation between this price area. You can see in a smaller time frame. So those who have watched my video, you can see in hourly time frame, what we can do right now is we can simply add this rising trend line, because we are aware, guys, that when the price of Bitcoin, this is in hourly time frame, guys, please note that, came to the lower line area, we did found a very strong support, and upper line area of this ascending channel acted as a strong resistance line. So that's why when we had this really nice move in upper direction where the price of Bitcoin came around 41,000, we did found a very strong resistance. And in a daily time frame, we also knew that this line here, the upper line of this descending channel, is also acting as a resistance. So now you can see in hourly time frame, this here around this 41,000, we did had a very, very strong resistance line. So this consolidation or this pullback type of scenario, smaller pullback here in hourly time frame, makes sense, because according to my analysis, guys, you can see here this price movement here. For those who have watched my video, they know exactly what I'm actually trying to show you here. This is a 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, because according to this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, you can see 1, and this is 0.3, right? Because according to this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, this is how it actually looks like. 1, 2, 3. This 0.2, 0.3 reversal is going to be not more than 61.8%, and if that is going to start moving in upper direction and also breaks the 0.2 area, that is going to be a buying opportunity. And in our case, you can see here, if you take the Fibonacci retracement level from this 0.1 till the 0.2 area, you can see exactly at this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, we found a strong support, and then we started heading in upper direction. But once we broke the neckline here, the 0.2 area, you can see this was a very strong area, right? Around 37,500 area. So once we broke out of it, you can see a new move started here in upper direction. So that's why this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern is also making a lot of sense. And according to this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, the price target here will be measured from 0.1 to 0.2 area. So according to this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, if this is going to continue, the price target is somewhere around $43,000. So this $43,000 is our upward price target according to this 1, 2, 3 reversal. But now, before breaking here in upper direction or even consolidating some more, we can also see this price structure here. If you look at the price movement very, very carefully, guys, you can see in a smaller time frame, the price of Bitcoin looks like it might try one more time, right, to break above this $41,000 to $42,000, because this here, is a very nice bullish pennant, right? And according to this bullish pennant, if this is going to continue, you can see the price here could be seeing some very bullish movement here in an upper direction. But we are actually not expecting this massive move to come for Bitcoin, but more of a slow consolidation process before moving in an upward direction. So that's why, guys, right now what I'm actually expecting is more of a consolidation type of scenario to play out. And even if we are going to see any sort of a pullback, we are aware this neckline around this 0.2 area that's going to be around 37 to 38,000 is one very strong support line. And if this trend is going to continue in that manner, then we are also aware, right? We could be following this ascending channel in a smaller time frame, and the same line which previously acted as the resistance is going to be a support. I mean, any sort of a massive correction, right? This line is going to act as a support, and then a continuation pattern here in this manner, because this is still making higher highs, higher lows, continuation pattern here in a smaller time frame. So these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.